EF Press in a nice sunny little park as I've been out. I've had a few inquiries from subscribers, fellow committee members and others about the post yesterday, the Serco Turnkey confrontation outside Belmarsh prison. Just so I don't have to repeat myself too often, it'll be boring. I've got to post it just so people can know what went on. En route to Belmarsh, I decided to put up some jail the war criminals free Julian Assange signs in various parts of the route to mark really what they're doing to Julian and the reality of the areas of London that lead onto the hellhole. And I arrived fairly early at Belmarsh with one other supporter, and while they were setting up, I went up with a sign with the blue tack on the back with the intention of getting some photos, and I stuck it on the Belmarsh visitors car park sign and got a nice photo. Very happy with that one, and possibly foolishly decided to try and pin one on the front gate and get a photo because I thought that would be quite a thing. As I was somewhat loitering about making the decision at what best moment to pin this thing on the door, a guard came out and informed me that it was private property and that I should delete all my photos. And I informed the young Serco employee that if she could show me a warrant for some access to my photographs, I might think about it. And as to the private property, it's a prison, it's public, it's owned by the public, it's not like the one next door, which is actually run by Serco, Thameside, which is mainly for deportees and extradition cases and people with the wrong paperwork. But Belmarsh itself is Her Majesty's prison, and as such, as we own the Queen, we own the prison. It is a public property, is my argument. Obviously the staff, the guards, have been told, given orders from higher up, that should they see anyone outside taking photos as such, to tell them that they must delete them and that they're on private property. It seems to be what the main orders that have gone down. After failing to persuade me to hand over my phone and delete the photographs, one of the guards inside the main entrance was banging frantically on the window, and she then informed me that this person wanted to see me and I should go inside. So I replied certainly not, and if they had anything to say to me, they were more than welcome to take 2 steps outside and have a word there. The young person then went back inside the main gate and reappeared with 2 others, repeating the orders that they had been told, that I had to delete my photos and that it was private property. And I did get a little clip of the last part of the conversation where I was trying to explain to them the nature of free access, free speech, and a judge with a warrant argued if they wanted to see or even access my photographs. I moved on to the issue when they raised it, of the public-private property and access issue, and they seemed very unsure of their argument or the legality on which they were arguing, and wandered off and left me there. I didn't get to pin the blue tack poster to their front door. I could have tried maybe after those three had gone, but obviously at that point the guard inside was having a small fit of some kind. So I did make my way back to the main street and main part of the approaches to Belmarsh. So that's just a little update of what happened yesterday. Somewhat partly to blame myself for trying to attempt such a thing, but also quite pleased in a way that it's become obvious now what the orders are to the staff in Belmarsh. And just a little aside, before the three came out, I did have quite a good conversation with the guard, but she refused to answer some very simple questions, because I then asked her if she'd knew about the circumstances they were holding Julian Assange, and maybe she could ease off a bit on the isolation and torture if that was within her power. And obviously that garnered no response. But we shall be back at Belmarsh on Friday the 3rd for Julian's birthday, and no doubt a celebration and a vigil at the same time. And on Monday it's the horror of the Westminster Magistrates Court and the cruel and unusual regime of Lady Arbuthnot Chief Magistrate and Hench Lady Vanessa Baresa. We shall see. It's a case management hearing, so I imagine it will be short, and if she's in her usual Monday morning mood, then defence and prosecution alike will be on their guard after last time. EF Press, nice little park.